This is such a significant part because it becomes this very sing-alongable moment where everyone's being connected to the song. There's engagement on all four fronts, including myself, you can tell here. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today, finally I'll be checking out EPEX's latest release with Youth2Youth. Now, listen y'all, this is even my first time pretty much generally checking out EPEX because, mind you, the first time I checked them out was not really the first time because that was a 2021 relay special, if I recall correctly, with the likes of Kiss of Life, Weekly, Tuan, you name it, a bunch of my favorites, and then with Kween and Eamon, if I recall correctly. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that note. Please don't be too harsh on me because I'm pretty much brand new still to EPEX, and a good amount of you guys have been recommending me this group for probably many good reasons in the comments here and there. It's probably half the time I'm forgetting to check out EPEX, the other half of the time is partly don't know even where to start, but also like life things, and it's so hard to remotely even keep up with the K-pop scene. You know how it is these days, but let's see here today how I feel about this latest release called Youth2Youth by EPEX. If you have any recommendations or where I can start, or I could like backtrack upon previous releases or do a binge, let me know everyone. But I'm gonna bring it up here right away. Make sure English captions, yes, are good to go, volume's good to go here, and let's go. Classic C9 intro. Not a huge fan of the label for many good reasons, but maybe I'll end up becoming a fan of EPEX. Okay. It's okay if your words are clumsy. Okay, the snapping here. I really appreciate the earnesty and... Okay. Oh, hold up. Oh my. Ooh, and this insistent chugging that's going on in this chorus. Verse 2. I like the bit of angst here, but there's this level of euphoria that occurs in the song that I love. Oh, this grand piano in the pre-chorus. Let's go. Hey. Oh my goodness. And I love how they carry themselves in this song, and very anthemic here. We can all be diverse. Give it to me. Bring it back. Guys, I'm literally hearing one of the best songs of this year already. Like, I know we're already so deep into the music video and song, but like, upon first listen, full stops, this has to be one of my favorite songs of this year. From the little bit of angsty moments in the verses to this sparse, atmospheric pre-chorus that emotionally touches your heart and then brings it together here so fully and in whole with the chorus and these euphoric moments that we get. And don't even get me started with the bridge, where it's very anthemic like, right? It really brings everyone together, but also full sends a beautiful message where it really gets you thinking, and it, you know, it just feels like it's like ending, you know, just worldwide harm, right? It's like worldwide peace almost. That's the best way I could describe it, right? Like, we gotta go through this moment again because I wasn't ready for this, obviously. Listen to those piano chords, the chugging coming back, the threads of the guitar. The 808 claps, great epic drum kit work. And just the passion that they bring with it here in the final go round. This member with the long hair really catching my eyes. Oh, the strings here, the synth strings. Diverse. See your bright light. The final chorus is literally everything. Like, it brings it all together all at once so perfectly and so cleanly, y'all. Oh my goodness. This is my first time fully checking out EPEX, pretty much based on my top of the noggin like knowledge of when was the last time I checked them out as a group fully. Like, this is the first time, mind you. And like, if the rest of their music, you know, is like as melodic or in between, where we get a good amount of like angst and like a good amount of like melodic moments, I am all for this group, guys. For those who are familiar with the channel, you know the groups that I like. I love groups reigning back since the second gen days. I love my groups such as On and Off. I love my groups such as Icon, Pentagon, Block B. You name it, you get the gist of it. You know my personal taste or what I've just mentioned here today. But like, when it comes to EPEX, they really add and fill more of that void that I get from the K-pop scene. That void of, unfortunately, in your face, all out, right? Releases. Like, we don't need more of that. We don't need more TikTok trends. Just do your thing. Just do your thing. And this seems like the case that EPEX is doing for quite some time. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong for the fans of EPEX. But like, it seems like they've been doing this for quite some time and quite possibly elevating their craft, because there's no way like you can release something like this in this day and age, right? It's not often you get something like this, very anthemic, but it has like a happy medium, right, of melodic moments, rock angsty moments, and euphoric and anthemic moments. It just brings everyone together so beautifully, right? It's really about like, okay, as a whole, we can change this world for the better. As a whole, diversity is spectacular. But that's true at the end of the day, ain't that right? Unfortunately, it seems like as the days and months and years go by, it seems like we're going backwards almost with how the world is going. That's a whole different topic that we can really discuss about. But let me bring this up yet again for a second go around, because we got a lot to break down bit by bit, point out my favorite sections, and obviously hear it out more in terms of the instrumentation. Additionally, the lyrics, though, is something that you guys are gonna have to focus on with me here. So right away, we're greeted with the one member putting on his shirt, but like, there are these moments in life, right? Our birthdays, right? And how, you know, the typical cliche of time goes by so fast. But most importantly, this talks about, you know, have a good look at yourself, right? And despite how things are in this crazy, weird, strange world, things will be better. And additionally, how things will be better is turning a new chapter in life, a page per se, and trying to, you know, create that change. It doesn't have to be on a large scale. Even on a small scale, it can go a really long way, right? See what I'm saying? Sincerely in this strange world. But this verse 1 is very clever. It leads into a pre-chorus that really speaks numbers, and it really consoles you, but it gets you thinking in a way almost. But it touches your heart. Talks about that inner flame, that drive, what makes you keep going on in life. So with this member that really caught my attention, who might very well be my bias in this group as I progress and dive into this group more and maybe potentially become a fan. Wow. I like how he's set up here, and just him solo in this scene, in this alleyway, and just like conveying all these emotions, like with his body language in the choreo, right? How he expresses himself is so powerful. But not only that, these grand piano chords, da 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 da. I don't know where we'll go. It's true, because at the end of the day, I don't know how things are gonna be. There's things in this world that we cannot control. And like, there are these I don't know moments in life where, in terms of career, in terms of school, in terms of literally everything, I don't know where we're going, right? But here we go. But we'll go. You can wander, you could still be clumsy, you could be hesitant still, but everything's gonna be okay. You know, like every year, whether it's your... So this is the key thing. You could start your life, you could start your life. There's a lot of this emphasis. Remember the first scene with birthday cake, turning 20. Every new year is a new time to refresh yourself and really start anew, right? Throughout every season. They mentioned one of the seasons here, obviously, right? Clumsy heart. Still clumsy and hesitant, yep. Start your life, you can start your life. Blue spring, yeah. So I like this like youthful angstiness that I'm getting from this member here in verse 2. He starts like spitting out. Here we go, hold. Like they say, you know, enjoyment is rebellious, right? They say when you're young, you don't know truly about your youth. I feel like there could be lost in translation here. But when you're so in the moment, you really forget about just enjoying your youth, right? Because later on, you're gonna reminisce on those days of like, oh, I miss those times when I was young and all. But they say when you're young, you don't know youth. Do you really truly know the youth? Like, to live in the moment. There's a lot of this importance of living in the moment, starting anew, having hope, right? Creating the change, being part of that positive change against these crazy things in the world, right? This is like, this song really speaks levels here, seriously. Oh my goodness. I love the ticking up hi-hats here. Don't need a guideline. I like that royal moment. Back to the pre-chorus here. I don't know where I'll go. And then as we progress and progress here, notice how this song is truly taking the extra mile. I love how the pre-chorus is very brief, and we're hit like a good amount of times with the chorus to let it sink in our hearts and give us a friendly reminder that, hey, things are okay, things are going to be better. But also, the matter of fact is, like, you can shine, you can be that bright star in your own life and all, but for others and just the world as a whole, for that positive change. I love the riff work, I love the chanting, just how everything's like a full-blown Calvary here with all the members. Just bring it together. We can change and reverse. We can make that change. We can reverse everything that can be bad, right? We can reverse anything that is going on right now, right? And we can all be diverse. We could be all diverse. We could be inclusive, you feel me? And at the end of the day, you could be on the top. I love this ad-lib work here, right here. Bring it back. Guys, bring it back to the... Here we go. The final chorus. Everything may seem like a disaster, the end of the world, but notice how they bring things together here and reverse everything that happens. I love that electronic drum kit work that breaks it down. 2, 3, 4. The synth strings. Slowly, 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 go tomorrow. This is such a significant part because it becomes this very sing-alongable moment where everyone's being connected to the song. There's engagement on all four fronts, including myself, you can tell here. See, it really goes to show you, when you have that kind of lyricism, when you have that genuine kind of intention, and you take an anthemic and melodic route, you can make something special, y'all. Oh my goodness. And they could have just, like, you know, brought it back together and settled it down, but they wrapped it up like that, which was a nice little surprise at the end to wrap it up like that. Y'all, I don't know what else to say. This was a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, you name it. EPEX really surprised me, blew the socks right off my feet, you know, with Youth to Youth. And I feel like we need more of this hope instead of, you know, about being the best and all. Because at the end of the day, I feel like in terms of about not having to worry, living in the present and living throughout your youthful days, but also keeping it in mind that you could, you know, start anew. You can make that positive change, not only for the world, but most importantly for yourself first before you can do anything on that level at all. Is something very special and important to really keep in our minds as we grow on in life. So EPEX, I gotta commend them for Youth to Youth. As always though, be sure to like and subscribe as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. Be sure to let me know your thoughts about this latest release by EPEX. If there is something that I should check out from them as of recently, or backtrack in a way with 2 music videos, or I wouldn't want to do one full-blown binge because that means I'd have to, you know, wait for the next release. If I do it slowly but surely, there's gonna be a lot more breakdowns that I could do, such as this video here today, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. But take care as always. This has been Garrison, and peace.